The first time Emily realized something was wrong, it wasn't the shadows. It wasn't the silence. It was the sound. A wet, slow, licking sound coming from the forest behind her house. Emily Carter had just returned from college in Ohio to her family's old farmhouse in Black Hollow, Kentucky. The house stood alone. Behind it, a thick, endless forest. In front, just three quiet houses, far apart, like they were avoiding each other. Everything felt normal at first. Too normal. Until the bathroom. It was outside. Old wood. Rusted latch. A tiny broken window. Her mother had a habit Emily hated. Used pads, thrown into the forest. Like it didn't matter. Like nothing was watching. That night, Emily did the same. She stepped out. Cold air touched her skin. The forest was breathing. She threw the pad far into the darkness. Didn't look back. Inside the bathroom, she started bathing. Water dripping. Silence. Her breathing. Then, that feeling. Someone watching. She froze. Slowly turned her head toward the window. Nothing. Just darkness. Too deep. Too thick. She forced herself to keep bathing. But then she heard it. A faint sound. Like something shifting outside. Like nails dragging on dirt. Her heart started racing. She quickly finished and reached for her towel. It wasn't there. "Mom," she shouted. "Mom, bring my towel." No answer. Silence again. She called louder. Still nothing. Then knock, knock. Her breath stopped. The door creaked slightly open. A hand reached in, holding a towel. Pale. Thin. Wrong. Emily didn't think. She grabbed it fast and slammed the door shut. Her hands were shaking. The towel felt damp, cold, and smelled strange. Like iron. At dinner, her mother frowned. "Emily, your hair is still wet." Emily forced a smile. "I tried to dry it," then she paused. "That towel wasn't mine." Her mother looked confused. "I didn't give you any towel." Silence. Emily's stomach dropped. "Maybe Grandma," her father said. Grandma shook her head slowly. "I never left my room." The room went cold. No one spoke again. That night, Emily lay in bed. Eyes open. The house was silent. Too silent. Then, scratch, scratch. From under her bed. She froze. Something was moving. And then, a whisper. Soft. Wet. Emily. Her blood ran cold. She didn't look down. She didn't move. But she knew. Whatever gave her that towel was inside the house now. Emily didn't sleep that night. Every time she closed her eyes, she heard it again. Scratch, drag, breathe. From under her bed. From the walls. From everywhere. Morning didn't make it better. It only made things clearer. She told herself it was nothing. Stress. Imagination. But the house felt different. The air felt heavier. Like something was hiding in it. Watching. Waiting. That evening, Emily had to use the bathroom again. She didn't want to go, but she had no choice. The sky was darker than usual. Clouds covering the moon. The forest looked closer. She stepped out slowly. Each step felt wrong. She kept telling herself, "It's just cats, animals, nothing else." She finished and threw the pad into the forest again. It disappeared into darkness. Then that sound. Again. Behind her. Low. Wet. Chewing. She stopped. Her body stiff. "Just a cat," she whispered. But the sound didn't stop. It got louder. Slower. Intentional. She turned slightly, but saw nothing. Only black. For the next 2 days, it happened again. Every time she went out, the same sound. The same feeling. Something feeding. Something waiting for her. But she ignored it. She had to. Because if she didn't, she knew she would break. On the third night, everything changed. The air was colder. Dead silent. Even the insects were gone. Emily stepped out again. Hands trembling. She finished quickly. Threw the pad. Turned to leave. Then, a sound. Not chewing. Not scratching. Something else. Something alive. A low, animal-like growl. But wrong. Too human. Too aware. Slowly, Emily turned back. Her heart pounding so loud she could hear it. She grabbed her phone. Turned on the flashlight. The beam cut through darkness and stopped. On something. Her breath vanished. There, in the forest, sat a figure. Human shape, but crouched like a dog. Its back twisted. Bones visible under skin. Its head bent forward. And its tongue, long red. Wet. Dragging across something in its hands. No, not something. Her pad. Opened. Licked. Again. 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 It made a sound. A disgusting, wet, hungry sound. Its eyes slowly lifted. White. No pupils. Just white. And then, it smiled. Too wide. Too wrong. Emily tried to scream. Nothing came out. Her body wouldn't move. Her chest felt empty, like her soul had left. The thing tilted its head, like it recognized her, like it knew her. Then it laughed. A broken, choking animal laugh. That's when Emily screamed. A loud, tearing scream. Her phone dropped. Light flickered wildly. Her parents came running. What happened? Emily pointed, hands shaking violently. There. Her father shined the flashlight. Nothing. Empty forest. Silence. But the ground was disturbed, and something was dragged deeper inside. Emily wasn't the same after that, because now she knew it wasn't a cat. It wasn't imagination. It was real, and it had seen her. Emily stopped going outside after that night. She refused. Her parents didn't argue. They had seen her face. Pale, hollow, shaking like something inside her had cracked. So they moved things inside. A small bathroom setup. Temporary. But the fear didn't stay outside. It came with her. The first night after, she locked her door, checked under her bed, checked the closet, checked the window. Nothing. Still, she didn't feel safe. Midnight. The house silent. Emily finally closed her eyes. And for a moment, sleep came. Tap. Her eyes snapped open. Silence. She held her breath. Tap, tap. From the window. Slow. Careful. Like something testing. Emily turned her head slowly. The window was closed. Curtains still. But the sound came again. Closer. Tap. Like a fingernail. On glass. Her heart started pounding. She pulled the blanket closer. Just a branch, she whispered. But there were no trees that close to the window. Then, the tapping stopped. For a second, relief. Then, lick. A long, wet sound. Dragging across the glass. Emily froze completely. Her breathing stopped. Her eyes wide open in the dark. Again, lick. Slow. Hungry. Right outside her window. Her body refused to move. But her eyes slowly shifted toward the curtain. And she saw it. A shadow. Right against the window. Head tilted. Too close. Too still. Then, a voice. Soft. Broken. Wet. Emily. Tears filled her eyes. She shook her head slowly. No. The shadow moved. Closer. Pressing. Like something trying to come through. Then suddenly, it disappeared. Gone. Just like that. Emily didn't sleep. Not that night. Not anymore. The next morning, she tried to act normal. Sat at breakfast. Didn't speak. Didn't look at anyone. Her father noticed. You okay? She nodded. But then, she froze. There, on the table. Beside her plate. A wet mark. Long, thin. Like something had been dragged across it. Her breath hitched. She touched it slowly. Still fresh. Sticky. Then she noticed something worse. A smell. That same smell. Iron. Rot. And something animal. Her mother frowned. What's wrong? Emily whispered. It was inside. Silence. That night, things got worse. Because now, it wasn't just watching. It was coming closer. The scratching started again. But this time, not from outside. Scratch, scratch. From the walls. Inside the house. Emily sat up in bed. Heart racing. The sound moved. Slowly. Like something crawling between the walls. She covered her ears. But it didn't help. Because then, it stopped. Right behind her. She turned slowly. Her back to the wall. Frozen. Then, thud. Something hit the wall. Hard. Right behind her head. She screamed. Jumped away from the bed. Ran to the door. Tried to open it. It wouldn't move. Locked. From outside. Mom. Dad. She banged on the door. No answer. Then, from behind her, a sound. Low. Wet. Breathing. She turned. Slowly. Terrified. The wall was moving. Bulging outward. Like something was pressing from inside. A shape formed. A face. Distorted. Stretching through the wood. No eyes. Just a wide opening. Like a mouth trying to scream. Emily collapsed back. Crying. Shaking. Then, the wall snapped back. Normal again. Silence. The door suddenly unlocked. Her father rushed in. What happened? Emily pointed. She couldn't speak. Her father checked the wall. Nothing. Flat. Solid. Her mother hugged her. It's okay, it's just stress. But Emily knew. It wasn't. That same night, something changed. Around 3 a.m., Emily woke up. Suddenly. Because someone was sitting on her bed. She couldn't move. Sleep paralysis. Her body frozen. Eyes open. And there, at the edge of her bed, sat the thing. Same shape. Same twisted body. Same white eyes. Same long red tongue. It was closer now. Too close. It leaned toward her slowly, head twitching, like a broken animal. Its tongue slid out, dripping, moving closer to her face. Emily tried to scream. Nothing came out. The thing whispered, "Mine." Then it moved down, disappeared below the bed. Emily's body suddenly released. She screamed, loud, desperate. Her parents came running again. Lights on, room empty. But under the bed, there were marks. Deep, claw marks. Fresh, and something else. A wet stain, still moving slightly. Emily backed away, crying uncontrollably, because now she understood. It wasn't just following her. It wasn't just watching. It had chosen her. Emily couldn't stay in that house anymore. She begged her parents, cried, screamed, "I'm leaving. I'm not staying here. It's not safe." Her parents didn't argue this time, because deep down, they felt it too. Small things started happening. Unexplainable, disturbing. The trash bin would be overturned in the morning. Garbage spread across the house, but not normal garbage. Bones, chewed, broken, still wet. Her mother tried to stay calm. Maybe animals got inside, but there were no broken doors, no open windows, no way in. Then, the blood appeared. Small stains at first. On the floor, on the walls, in the sink. No one was bleeding. No one was hurt. But the smell, that same smell, rot, iron, wet decay. It was everywhere now. Emily stopped sleeping completely. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw it. Sitting, watching, waiting. And every night, it got closer. One night, around 2:47 a.m., Emily woke up suddenly. Again. But this time, she wasn't frozen. She heard something. Not scratching, not tapping, breathing, right next to her ear. Slow, wet, hot. She turned, slowly, terrified, and saw nothing. But then, her blanket moved. Slightly, like something had just lifted it. Her heart stopped. Then, a whisper, right under her bed. "Emily!" She screamed, jumped off the bed, ran to the door, opened it. Her parents were already awake, standing in the hallway. Her father looked pale, terrified. I heard it too. Silence filled the house. Then, from Emily's room, a sound. Lick. All three froze. Another one. Liaik. Her mother started crying. Her father slowly walked toward the room, holding a flashlight, hands shaking. He stepped inside, shined the light under the bed. Nothing. But the floor was wet, and something was written, in thick, dark, sticky liquid. "Mine." Her father stumbled back, dropped the flashlight. That was the last night Emily stayed there. The next morning, they sent her away, to a hostel, far from Black Hollow, far from the forest. She never came back. Not really. Sometimes, once or twice a year, she visits. For a day, maybe two. But she never stays the night. Never. Because even now, that house isn't empty. Sometimes, her parents wake up to the sound of something dragging across the floor. Sometimes, they find the trash scattered again, bones everywhere. And sometimes, late at night, they hear it. From Emily's old room. A soft, wet, hungry whisper. "Emily." If you felt that fear, if something in this story made your heart race, then don't ignore it. Because some things don't stay in stories. Comment below. It's watching if you made it till the end. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next story might be worse.